Hello, everybody. Welcome to my spoiler free review of the movie Hard Eyes. Hard Eyes is a slasher film. It is based in Valentine's Day. And the premise of the movie is two coworkers get dinner and they are mistaken as a couple. And the serial killer who only goes after couples on Valentine's Day mistakes the fact that they are not a couple and goes after them and tries to end them. And so throughout this movie, they have to escape him. That's the whole premise of the film. It's a very straightforward movie in that regards, and I had a great time with it. I had so much fun. I am someone who enjoys slasher films. Like, if you like Scream or Halloween, I definitely think it's a movie for you. It's definitely different. I've heard people compare it to the Thanksgiving movie, which I will be honest, I have not seen. But I heard people compare it to that. It's just a fun holiday film, like for Valentine's Day and everything. It's heavily based on romance and just the whole thing of Valentine's Day. And it was really fun. So, one of the things I will share is it takes its R rating seriously. There is a lot of violence in this film, and I mean a lot of violence. Some of it is pretty graphic, and I know some people just love that type of things in slasher films, and it's let's see, some of it can just be kind of like goofy and pretty campy, but it was enough to take the threat seriously. Like Hard Eyes was a big threat, and they took it seriously enough, but also had fun with it. That's what I liked about it is they just had fun. That's what this movie was like. I could take Hard Eyes seriously, and it was super fun, but very graphic. Another thing I liked was the acting was really good between Olivia Holt and Mason Gooding. I think that was his name. Their dynamic was amazing. If they were actually a couple, I would believe it. Like in real life, I would believe it. Their chemistry was just there. The acting was done really well in by everyone. I had a good time and it was just super fun. And it was also more like a slasher rom com, which isn't really that common, really. Um, so seeing that was something. It was something special and just really fun. It's. I will say it does not beat anything like Scream or Halloween, but it's definitely like if you go back and think about it, it's a good film and definitely something for everyone to enjoy. If you're someone who likes slasher films or looking for like a spooky date night idea, watch Hard Eyes. It's pretty freaking good. Like I had a lot of fun with it. The settings were pretty cool, and just the threat was awesome. It's not a movie that's gonna like that you're gonna walk home and just look around every corner and just think, "Oh boy, I hope Hard Eyes isn't here." I didn't really get that impression. Like I didn't get that feeling leaving the theater. I was making jokes about it for sure, but it wasn't anything like where I was like actively scared, looking and being aware of my surroundings. It didn't scare me that much. It wasn't really that scary. The scary comes from the violence. That's where I think it's the most scary. The jump scares are they're pretty fun, but they're also very tame and they're not going to terrify anyone. Like a jump scare is going to it's going to jump at you and scare you obviously, but it's nothing that's going to like traumatize you or anything. It's just a fun junk food slasher film that's in the spirit of Valentine's Day. My okay, let's go into more of the negatives. I don't really have many. I think the film was a decent enough runtime, and the reveal of who Heart Eyes is kind of predictable in my opinion. We were kind of debating because we were like, okay, I wonder who is Hard Eyes. Are they going to reveal who it is? Could it be anyone? Is it just a guy? It was all right, but it was like kind of predictable. But they do have a fun twist, and it did give me a Scream vibe almost. Like the good thing is, like, the movie didn't focus itself on who is Hard Eyes. It was focused on these two characters surviving. That's what it was based on, pretty much, which does build more towards the movie's credit in terms of, like, let's not focus on who he is. This guy is just insane. He just wants to kill couples, and that's pretty wild. It's fun and it's a good time, and if you really are into like slasher films, it's definitely one to take your date to. If it's a good time. Say leaving the theater I went to go see it at, they gave away like free like Valentine's Day cards, and it was like Hard Eyes themed. I'll show you them real quick. Like they had this one, the romance is dead, like Hard Eyes, and then this one, like no couple is safe, and then being glad you're single. Sorry, the lighting's kind of like making it kind of hard to see with this one, but I was like, it was a fun enough movie, and Valentine's Day is coming around the corner. It's fun. I like stuff like this. It's fun. And it's just thinking about it. It's like there isn't really many Valentine's Day like slasher films. I know there are some that I'm not honestly really familiar with. So having a fun slasher film to associate with Valentine's Day, like it further grows the slasher genre, and I'm all for it. I like slasher films, and it's just a fun movie. It's a fun junk food movie where you can just eat some popcorn, have a good time, and enjoy like a fun, thrilling adventure between two people and a slasher. It's a good time. I recommend this movie. On a scale of 1 to 10, I will give it a 7. It's nothing that it's Hard Eyes is not a new horror icon by any means. But it's definitely a movie I would definitely like say, it's on this streaming service now. Let's watch it. Why not? It's a fun time, and if you're looking for something to watch and you like slasher films, I would say you should check it out. It's pretty good. I definitely enjoy it. So that's my review of the Hard Eyes movie. If you guys agree with my review, please be sure to give it a like. Comment down below your thoughts on the movie, or if you saw it and what you thought about it. Did you have fun with it? Were you scared? Is it your new favorite slasher? Whatever you want to comment down below, go for it. But yeah, be sure to like and subscribe and hit the bell icon. I'm having fun with this movie, so I appreciate you guys for watching, and have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.